So it's looking like we're getting a second chance. Yo, what's going on with your YouTube? Jumping Christopher Combs back at y'all with another vid, guys. Alright, we got some major big news. I believe one of the more limited, pretty hyped up sneakers to release. I know this sneaker, the release made a lot of people in the sneaker community pretty upset, especially if you didn't get the hookup, you didn't get the invite, and how limited they did this release. I mean, with all the planning and all the advertising and banning this, banning that, we are now supposedly, came from Sneaker News and Kicks Finder, I believe that said it first. We might be getting rumors to get another release, second chance for the 85 high bands. That's right, coming this holiday season in 2025. Still to retail at $250. Don't know what's the stock numbers or how they're gonna release it. So October 18th. That's the date I'm kind of hearing out there. That is aka the ban date or something like that. I think that's when they kind of did the whole ban thing, you know, during the whole. But that being said, this is actually pretty exciting. Like, this is, if you guys actually want this shoe, it is a classic in my opinion. This is, for me, sneaker of the year, just because, you know, they brought it back to the 85 specs in the classic colorway, and the whole band storyline to it. I thought it was sneaker of the year for me personally. Now, I know it was pretty crappy how they released it, because we didn't get no sneakers release, no GR release. It was only tier 0 stores, and the way how they did it, most tier 0 stores just did it via like invite only, or maybe they did some first come first serve. Probably a lot of it was backdoored. Like, I know there was a lot of backdoor going on with these. So hey, this is a second chance now. At the end of the day, right now, do anyone really care? Just saying. I mean, we already had a release in February. I think people, if they already won, they would have already spent the money for them. I mean, they're not going for crazy amount of money as of right now, except for like some of the bigger sizes. The way how things have been going as of lately, you know, especially the way how sneakers have been, I don't like to hold anything for real anymore. I mean, there's only like maybe a couple shoes out there that I think it's worth the hold. Like the Nigels, I think was a pretty good hold. Now I think they kind of went up too much. But maybe the reimagined 5s, that was probably a good hold. But everything else has been quick flips. And even if I had a whole bunch of reimagined 5s on day one, I would have had no problem selling them at $280 on day one. That's how much they were kind of going for. Now they're like at $320, some size even $350. Still, I just don't like to hold anything anymore. Just saying. I've been saying that since last year, guys. When we look at sizing, the prices at lowest ask right now, this is basically market price. Like a size 8 to like 9.5, or around like low 300s to close to mid 300s. Mind you guys, these things, remember, these things retail at $250. When I bought these things from the store, it was $250 plus tax. Even in here in Kentucky, I think I ended up paying like close to $270 or something like that. So pretty expensive for a pair of shoes, especially for retail. Bigger sizes are still, they're touching like low 400s. Like a size 10 is going for like $370. Size 10.5 is $415. 11's $430. Same as the 11.5, and a size 12 is almost like $450. About $200. That's definitely $200 over retail. And then of course size 13 and 5, you know, bigger sizes are going for a good amount of bread. But again, I personally, if you guys were hanging on to these things and thinking they're gonna go up to like $1,000 or something, I definitely would not. I'll probably try to let these things go as soon as you guys can. Try to make as much money as you guys can. Even if the rumors are not true, I just don't see these things kind of go up. I mean, I don't see these things going that crazy up if they ever do. I mean, I get it's a classic, but it's gonna take years for these shoes to go up. I mean, Jordan 1s is not that covenant look sought after silhouette anymore. Just saying, you know. I mean, if they were, then yes, they would probably go crazy, because it being a classic colorway and a classic shoe. I mean, like, if these would have came out in 2020, these would have been off rip almost $1,000. Guarantee it, for sure. So, but yeah, like I said, man, second chance, potentially, possibility. That is what Sneaker News and Kicks Finder is saying. They're dropping the news right now. Don't know how they're gonna do it though, but usually with the second chance, maybe they're gonna do it right this time. I mean, I mean, I thought we heard that there's only 10,000 stocks. That's what I was hearing. So maybe a lot of these tier 0 stores didn't get that many stocks. Just saying. Like, we heard about, was it 10,000 to 20,000 or something? You know, I was hearing all kind of crazy numbers like that. So maybe not all the tier 0s got all the stock. They savor it, you know, like just like how it was with the lost and founds. We had 2 releases on Sneakers app. The first release, they were both bad, by, you know, of course. I mean, obviously, when these things do release, it's still not gonna be easy. It's still not gonna be like super duper easy to crop and just grab it. It's gonna be sitting on shelves. No, if they're going for some bread, especially if they're gonna go for resale, they're gonna sell out regardless. It doesn't matter. Especially if they're going to go for at least like 3 something. People will spend $250 to make 3. I hope they do it correct this time. That's all I hope they do. They just do it correctly. At least a Sneakers app drop. However the hell we're going to do it, man. EA, give us a scratch off. You know, we just had that with the SB4s. I'm sure Nike's going to do something. I'm, you know, especially it being a hype drop. I'm hoping that they would, you would think. Or it would just be a regular draw or Leo drop. But usually, I mean, if we've seen it with the past 2 hype releases with the SB4s and the Union 1s, they did some type of like, either is it EA or it's scratch off, scratch and sniff, whatever the case is. Scandy cam, I would like, just give us a Scandy cam. That would be a good one too. Anything that would help. I could definitely see it being a Scandy cam because, you know, I can have a picture of like a band or something and then have a scan on your phone, something like that, you know. But just, I don't know how they're gonna do it. And if they were to do it, then make it that easy. You guys already know, market will probably drop down tremendously, especially being at 250. And it's gonna be its second release. I mean, at this point, it's kind of like, I would have thought they would have just kept it, you know, limited. But hey, second chance, why not? You know, make it easier for everyone, give everyone happy, give everyone another opportunity, and spending the resale on them. But I would have thought, like, look, if I really wanted these, by now I would have went ahead and paid for the resale if I really wanted these. So, I mean, for some people that out there that you haven't had opportunity yet or didn't want to spend the resale, second chance now. So let's get it, y'all. Speaking of other 85s, and that's right, we are getting 85 lows. We've been getting those regular lows. I think a lot of people been kind of about them some point. I mean, they did sell out though. The Rookie of the Year sold out eventually. The Obsidians, I think they eventually sold out, but everything is not so much. So these actually might be a problem. I'm just saying. I mean, I have seen the Royals 85 lows. They actually look pretty good with the big swoosh and all. So it's being confirmed that we should be getting the Chicago lows, which is going to be a big one, guys. This is what I'll be looking forward to for holiday season, okay? This is the one I want. And we're getting Storm Blue, fall of 2025, holiday season, the Chicagos with the big swoosh later this year. I wonder how they're going to do with lows. Usually with lows, they don't really put a lot of emphasis to it. Like, they kind of just drop it like, oh, here you go, good luck, you know, just make it kind of difficult to get. But if it does have some hype to it, I'm sure they're gonna do. I mean, they haven't did a Sneakers app release on the lows or 85 lows, because last time with those what is it, the gray ones, the neutral grays, it just dropped on sneakers. So hopefully they drop these right, especially in being a Chicago colorway. This is one I'm gonna be excited for. I did not get these back when they dropped back in like 2017, 16. Big mistake. That's when they dropped all the OG colorways with the big swoosh. Big mistake by my part. I was like, oh, I'm good. I got the highs. I don't need to get the lows. Man, now I want to get the lows now. I need to get these lows, man. Especially in being a Chicago colorway. Yes, sir. Definitely need this one. Even in the Storm Blue. Storm Blue's been fine too as well. Even though they just kind of just dropped the Game Royals. Jordan 1 lows. They just dropped those. I just got the Obsidians. And even the Royals. I think the Royals just came out in Europe first already. So we should be getting those eventually on the Royal lows. So I'm hoping they don't drop all these OG colorways just so quick, you know. Give us some time to breathe. Just saying. That's what I'm saying. 2025 has been insane as of lately, man. Just kind of give us some time to breathe. Let us just kind of go through some of these releases and enjoy some of them. But like, boom, it's just one after the other this year. So I'm just wondering what's gonna happen in 2026 if they're just gonna keep giving us all these releases in 2025. Man, I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy about it, man. I'm sure you guys should be happy too as well. So second chance, guys. Are you guys gonna be trying to at least cop a pair for the 85 highs? You guys let me know, comment down below. Or you just kind of like, I really don't care anymore. Anyway, guys, hey, just want to say, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at Chris on IG, also on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm also on TikTok. Hey guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.